Find out about the Texas unemployment bailout, might happen in your neck of the woods, how the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services found unemployment benefits ending up in a very strange place. You're not going to believe this. How the FDA just approved Pfizer shots for children 5 through 11, which means more people can return back to work. Don't have to worry about the kids if they want to get them vaccinated. And how AOC is pushing harder than ever before for more unemployment benefits in the infrastructure bill that we got to squeeze that in. She's pretty popular. Happy Halloween, folks. My goal in these videos is to give you the best access to sourced information about unemployment and PUA and PPP loans, all kinds of stuff to help you out, you, your family, and also your business. We have a link down below, 12 different loan programs. The business has been around since 2009. Yes, I am a lender. Licensed lender with the state. So make sure you check it out. I'm partnered with 75 banks. We have 12 different loan programs. Rates, the last time I checked, was as little as 2.86%. So make sure you check that out if you need a loan for your business, up to $5 million. Stay tuned to the channel for personal finance, crypto, real estate, credit, investments, and other things like the stock market to generate you income, save you lots of money. Also, you can enter to win $2,000. All you got to do is join the channel by subscribing, like the video, I hope you like it, and throw a comment in the comment section. Could be anything. We're going to give away $2,000 when we hit 200,000 subscribers, and we're going to take all the videos and take a look at them and randomly pick somebody, and somebody's going to get $2,000. Make sure you also check out my real estate program. It's $99. You're going to feel like you stole something. It's over-delivered and way undervalued. It's only $99. It's a $10,000 course. I spent $45 million making mistakes so you don't have to. It's 36 videos in a resource list. It's broken up into sections. It's easy to follow. You'll feel like you're a pro by the end of it. It's called the Masters in Real Estate course for a reason. Also, when to buy, how to buy, market cycles, how to get money that's not even using your own credit. Make sure you check it out. It's only $99. You pay through PayPal or a credit card, so it's totally easy. And I put the code in, so it automatically discounts it for you. But first, Texas House Speaker Dade Phelan and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick announced that they're using $7.2 billion of Joe Biden's American Recovery Plan Act in order to pay back billions of dollars in loans. Your state has the ability to do this too. I'm telling you, there's so much money out there right now. They're deciding to give it back or pay it off. This is money that the state took from the U.S. Treasury. They got it from the bill, right? The goal is to shift the tax burden on Texas employers and taxpayers while erasing the state's staggering $5.9 billion Title 12 loan debt. This is Title 12. It gives them a credit card to go take federal money. That's why we never run out of money in the unemployment department, because they can go get the Fed money, because Roosevelt signed that into law in like the 30s. So yes, there's money in unemployment. It's always going to be there. So it hasn't run out. And I know a lot of people have said that it ended. No, unemployment did not end. It hasn't ended since the 30s. Every recession the great state has faced forced them to raise taxes on businesses in order to make up for it. Obviously, that gets passed on to customers. According to Wayne Verman, quote, "You don't do fiscal responsibility things, and then Uncle Sam comes along and bails you out in a recession." And in fact, on my own personal note, never seen, the government usually doesn't come in to help in recessions. I was in 92, 96, 2000, yeah. So usually 2008. And they still, with no acknowledgement, have still the same rhetoric about the importance of state rights, end quote. So this is not so terrible news for the state of Texas. The idea of a bailout has some negative connotations, but at least Ma and Pop small businesses don't have to shovel out more in taxes or raise the prices for their customers, which they won't be able to compete with like Amazon. Meanwhile, an audit of the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services discovered more than $475 million worth of unemployment claims paid out to criminals, along with $3.3 billion in overpayments in fiscal year 2021. That's more than $673 for every Ohio resident currently in the labor force. Ohio audit of State Keith Faber said, quote, "It's appalling that Ohioans in need were victimized not only by the pandemic that ravaged our economy, but by criminals who took advantage of a system that was outdated, overwhelmed, and ill-prepared for the onslaught of unemployment claims caused by the pandemic, end quote. Apparently, state auditors found that nearly 86,000 payments were sent to names associated with incarceration files. Over 141,000 potential cases were payments went to in the names of reported deceased people. And 356 potential instances were strange names like dummy or demon. Yes, the demons and dummies are getting, they're getting unemployment. We used the file, and there's 8,703 potential instances where an individual was paid more than $35,000. So this is pretty wild. And obviously, unemployment fraud was a pretty big issue in some states more than others. So tell me, how's your state doing? How are they measuring up? I wonder if there's any ghosts or goblins that were also part of that. So next up, the FDA just approved Pfizer for shots for children 5 to 11 years old. Apparently, the immune response of children 5 through 11 years old of age were just as good as 16 through 25-year-old age. It's about 90.7% effective in preventing transmission in these young children. 90%. 3,100 children received the vaccine and did not experience any serious side effects. This comes from an article. According to the FDA Commissioner, Janet Woodcock, MD, said, quote, "As a mother and a physician, I know that parents, caretakers, school staff, and children have been waiting for today's authorization. Vaccinating young children against COVID-19 will bring us closer to returning to a sense of normalcy. Our comprehensive and rigorous evaluation of the data pertaining to the vaccine's safety and effectiveness should help assure parents and guardians that the vaccine meets our highest standards," end quote. What does this mean to you? If you're a parent or a parent who cares for a child, takes care of a child, and therefore you've been out of work, well, you can now rest assured that your child can attend school safely while you spend some extra time looking for work. This is what the article says. Just covering that. I know this is a pretty hot issue. It's been pretty hot. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about this issue, and what side of the fence you're on. Also, you enter yourself to win $2,000. And finally, AOC is making great efforts in pushing the extended enhanced unemployment in Biden's infrastructure bill, pushing hard, along with Bush and Bernie. The Congresswoman said, quote, "Congress should set a floor for UI," which is unemployment insurance, "during their state's must follow, include part-time workers, ban exclusions based on past wages, and require alternative base periods," end quote. So she not only has a push for it to be in the bill, but has some new guidelines to help us do a better job of it. The timing of her letter to Congress drew up criticism, with folks saying she and her other colleagues are ignoring normal deliberative process in the House and its key committees that are supposed to be talking about this. The pros, the ones that y'all said were the people that should be working on it. She's just sticking her head in there in the room and going, "Hey, this is what I think, guys. Good luck." Yeah. Regardless, she's on the side of the people fighting for unemployment. So it is what it is, folks. She can poke her head in the room if she wants. She got voted in, and she has a voice. Pretty big one, too. On top of that, the Finance Committee Chairman Ron Weirden, along with several colleagues, have introduced the Unemployment Insurance Improvement Act, which is based on what AOC said. The senators fully intended to include this in Biden's Build Back Better package. It's always nice to see the bigwigs on the side of the people. This, along with more attention being paid in the fourth stimulus check that we're anticipating, could get back in the bill. And just a couple of examples of the fight that happens about who should and shouldn't say or do something. What's right? Does it, it's democracy. We live in a democracy, folks, which means we live in chaos and confusion, right? Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching. And give you an update on what's happening. PUA is still not paying out. It's unavailable, but the base benefits are there, 26, 27 weeks if you're a regular employee that files regularly. The PUA they're trying to push it back in so that independent contractors that file 1099s and have side hustles or freelancers can actually go in and get unemployment when they're not working. They still haven't figured out how to pay for it, but They want it back in there. Now, they should open the window, and they promised to open the window. Both Bush and AOC then said that the window was going to open up for the PUA for people who missed out on filing because they didn't watch one of my videos and want to go get the money they missed out on. They haven't been able to do that. But they still are and haven't closed the window yet for the regular unemployment to go back and get some of your missed weeks if you've been out of work and you missed out on getting your check. If you're just now filing for the first time, you got 26 or 27 weeks, depending on what state you're in, to collect your unemployment benefits. There is no enhancements at this point.